Hey, what's up guys? This is Tiger Tanaka here. I've been playing a lot of games with Atarka lately, and so I thought I'd bring you another replay. This match is against Geist of St. Traft, which is still a powerful French general. Seeing a little less play nowadays because of Marath and things like that, but still pretty potent and performs well in France. And so we're going to get started. We are mulliganing, and he is going to play an Arid Mesa and pass. He won the die roll. So, and I have a lot of ramp in my hand. 3 visits, a coalition relic, land war elves. I draw a prime time, and that's gonna probably come in handy a little later. So I'm gonna start off with a pretty ideal turn 1 play. Just drop a forest, land war elves, pass the turn. End of turn, he's gonna fetch. He's gonna sack his Arid Mesa. And he is going to find a Hallowed Fountain, put into play tapped, so he won't lose any life. Play a Rishadan Port and a Lotus Petal, and that is a turn 2 Geist, and that is a pretty quick clock we are on right now. So we have to work against that. So I'm going to drop a Coalition Relic on my turn, pass. So, and next turn I'm going to untap with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana if I draw an untapped source. So I'm getting pretty close. He's going to swing with Geist. I have no blocks or anything. And Geist's Invisible Angel Friend right about here. I'm going to take 6. And he's going to play a Cavern of Souls. Deciding to name Wizard, which makes a lot of sense since he has a couple wizards in here. And he's going to play a Meddling Mage, naming Atarka. And that is really kind of annoying. But that's what Meddling Mage is good at, so see if we can't deal with that. End of turn, I'm going to add a counter on Coalition Relic. And for my turn, I draw an Overgrowth, so working with a lot of ramp here, a lot of acceleration. I'm going to tap this, Carplucent Forest, Land War Elves, and remove the counter from Relic. Play an Overgrowth on my Forest. Now this kind of sucks because he has a port, but at least I'm forcing him to engage it every turn rather than leaving mana up to potentially counter my spells. So I'm going to tap this for 3, play 3 visits, have a green floating. And we are going to find a Taiga. So now we've got a couple red sources. And with our remaining floating mana and these 2, we are going to cast Song of the Dryads on his Atarka. I mean, on his Meddling Mage, rather, sorry. And so that problem has been dealt with for now. So next turn, we can slam Atarka, although we have to worry about counterspells and removal at this point. And we don't have any haste, we don't have anything, so see if we can't fix that with a good draw. It's going to attack again with Geist and Invisible Angel Friend. And I'm going to take another 6, I'm down to 18. This is adding up. And he's going to Tech Edge my Hickory Woodlot, so that's kind of a shame because I kind of wanted that mana, but that's alright. So upkeep, he's going to port my Overgrowthed Forest, which significantly stunts my mana, but I draw a Seething Song. So that might be able to dig me out of this hole. Unfortunately, even without Seething Song, I've got something very cool to do with my mana in the meantime. But can't do it this turn, so we're just going to play our tapped Dwarven Ruins and pass. Not a great turn, but we're getting there. We're setting the stage, so see what we can do. He's going to play a Flooded Strand. He's going to attack with his Geist and Angel again, and I'm going to go down to 12. So this is adding up, and I've only got a couple turns left. End of turn, put a counter on Coalition Relic. Upkeep, he is going to port down my Overgrowth Forest yet again, which is a pretty good decision, I think. However, now I have enough mana for Prime Time. And Prime Time is pretty ridiculous in any matchup, but especially here. So here he is in all his mighty green glory. And against blue decks, or blue-based control decks, the 2 cards that I generally get with Primetime are Hall of the Bandit Lord and Cavern of Souls. You might see that again if I record more games, because it's just a really potent combination. Then their only option is removal, and even if the removal has to be instant speed, otherwise you can recast Atarka and get there. So he's going to go to his turn. He is going to draw a memory lapse. So it's a good thing I've got this Chiron. And we'll see what he's going to do. He's got a detention sphere. I think he's debating whether he wants to fire that off on prime time or leave up memory lapse mana in case I have a spell that isn't Atarka that I want to cast. And he goes for the detention sphere. Oh yeah, he's still deciding. Sorry, I spoiled that for you. But there it is. Tension sphere on prime time. Swing with Geist. I'm down to 6. So even if I cast Atarka and attack, I can't. I'll die. So unless I could possibly block with an elf or something. But look what we top decked. We have here a Curse of Bloodletting and a Seething Song. So we have a bajillion mana, and he also didn't have the mana to tap down the Overgrowth Forest, so we are going crazy here. It's going to be 4 mana. We're going to use some of that to cast Seething Song, so now we are up to 6 mana. Total of 5 red and 1 green. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out rather what order I want to do this in, just in case he's got something weird. But first, let's see where. Okay, I finally figured it out. Okay, we're gonna play Atarka first, so that way we at least get the dam. We can know whether or not we want to attack if this curse resolves. So we're gonna tap Llanowar's Coalition Relic, Taiga, Dwarven Ruins, and Curse, targeting you. We have a hasty, uncounterable dragon that's going to attack and deal 24 damage. So that was game 1, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with game 2 shortly. Alright, thanks guys. See you soon.